Hey everybody, Fifth Horseman here, playing more Kerbal Space Program, and I forgot at the end of the last episode to spend my 469.5 science points. So we're going to unlock solar panels, which everybody likes. We're going to unlock ladders and thermometers in the big science lab, which I like. I don't know if everybody likes them. We're going to unlock landing gear, which is kind of sad because we've got a plane to fly today that has no landing gear in it. We're going to fly it anyway. Then we got to go back up to the top of the list here, and for 160 science we get to unlock orange tanks, the mainsail, and the liquid fuel booster from the NASA pack. So let's go ahead and unlock that. And now we've got a long way to go. We're going to start the long road here. However, that long road starts very soon with the claw. So you might want to start thinking about building me asteroid recovery ships, or perhaps a ship to pull debris down from low Kerbal orbit, because I did manage to somehow get a couple rocket boosters in there in the low Kerbal. I think it's when I blew something up and they just kind of flew off. So yes, and we're also one turn away from docking ports, which everybody loves. So, but we're not going to use any of those today. Today we are going to the space plane here, and actually we're going to go here first. Hydraulic detachment manifold. I don't know what that is. Let's go ahead and accept it. Rescue some dude? No. Test the mainsail splashed down at Kerbin. I almost want to accept that just so that I have it in the list. Test the small gear bay orbiting Minmus. I'm actually going to accept this one as well because I realized that Minmus rover that someone made for me, that's got gear bays in it, so I can test that while orbiting Minmus, which is awesome. Aha, I agree. Okay, now let's go and see what we're going to fly. Okay, first off, we are going to load up. Let's see, 6. Yeah, we've already done this one. So we're going to do Ancro's Minmus Visitor. And we're also going to do the X1 aircraft. I think we're going to do the X1 first as sort of a sorbet between last episode and this one. And then we're going to head right back to Minmus. So this is supposed to be launched from the launch pad. The runway, I'm sorry. But we're not going to do that. We're going to launch it from the launch pad because that's more fun. Okay, we are here. Per his staging here, I need to throttle up probably. Oh, by the way, Slam Chest, you are our first victim, Kerbal, to fly this plane here. And I noticed here we've got a new thing on the science alert that it tells me how much science I'm going to get for each one, which is kind of cool. Still can't get a surface sample from here because he would fall and not be able to get back up. So we're gonna stage here. We're going to let the engine spool up. And apparently these Separatrons are supposed to give it an extra little boost off the launch pad. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, launch. That is sweet. Okay, now, here's where I decide what I'm going to do with this airplane. Because I really should probably turn my computer on. There we go. I think a trip out to the launch pad... I'm sorry, the island runway is in order. The plane flies quite well. Now, in theory, I should be able to land it on its tail on that island launch pad with the parachutes. Trunk Slam Chest cannot get out of the plane in order to take like surface samples or anything, but he can let me close that, there we go. But what he can do is probably get out, just hang onto the ladder and get a crew or an EVA report, and then from there he can then take back off, and then we're going to try to bring him back and land him either on the runway or on the landing pad. Probably the runway, because I don't think that's going to be possible. Okay, we're coming in. I don't know if anybody else is doing this, ever does this when they come to the island runway, but I'm totally cheating. I am using this line in the water here to line myself up so that the runway is basically perfect. Now, I'm not going to land on the runway. All I am going to do is get over the runway, throttle down. I'm going to get over the runway and then kill my engines. Actually, I think I'm just going to kill the engines right now. And then when I get over the runway, I am going to pull the chute. Probably a fairly violent landing for Trunk, but you know what? If your name is Slam Chest... I was getting a little scared there. That, okay, let this... And it worked! Nicely done, Trunk, and nicely done, CM. That was awesome. Okay, we're going to do a crew report. We're going to keep that, and hopefully now the plane will not, he will not fall out of the plane when he does this EVA report. He did not. Good job, Slam Chest. Of course, this EVA report isn't worth anything, which is kind of amusing. But let's go ahead and hop back in. Sadly, we can't get the surface sample or anything, so let's bring our... Oh, wait. How is he supposed to... Let's hop out again. Repack shoot. Repack shoot. This is awesome. Can you repack these ones? Very nice. Repack all the chutes and this one on the top here. Now I can't do the chutes via those anymore, but I think it might be an action group. I honestly don't know. I probably should have looked that up. He probably said in his email. But let's go ahead and crank up the speed here and see if we can get off the launch pad. Or off the runway. Oh, God. You okay, Trunk? That is absolutely awesome. Okay, we're going to target that. And I'm going to fly back now. We have achieved our goal. So Trunk is going to take this thing back and try to land it on the KSP runway. And I will be back when he is almost there. Okay, we are coming in on the runway. I'm coming in kind of high here. My plan here is to go crazy with the, go crazy with the, whatever you call them, the action groups. As soon as we're over the runway, I'm going to try to be exactly over the runway. I'm basically, as soon as we hit the shore, I'm going to kill my engine. And then, as soon as we get over the runway, I'm going to start hitting action groups until we hopefully see one. Until we hopefully, I should say, light all the chutes up. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to do an Immelman turn, and then I'll come back and I'll just trigger this one manually, and then the rest of them manually as we get over. Okay, so engine's off. And then we are hitting 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, none of them work, so let's go ahead and just trigger this one by itself. I'm actually forcing myself down so that the chutes trigger. There we go. Whoa, crazy time. This is an awesome airplane. The only thing that I would suggest is, as I said, action groups for these things. Okay, let's slow this down because the last thing I want to do is break this plane that we're gonna return with basically a full fuel tank. All that's missing is the solid fuels. And absolutely awesome. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this EVA report. Now, actually, EVA report from the runway. Did you fall off? No, you didn't. Huh. I think I might have just cheated at Kerbal Space Program. EVA report from the runway. No. Huh. Okay, well, we don't need that. So we are going to now... Trunk, sorry about this. Ugh. Don't break the plane. That's coming out of your wages if you break that. Oh, what can you do here? Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't want to get this surface sample stuff. We're just going to run off the runway because we have yet to actually get surface samples and EVA reports from... Oh, that's cool. It tells me my biome now, too, which is awesome. I really like this update to Science Alert. Thank you, Science Alert person, whoever wrote that mod. Because as soon as we get off the runway here and we're in the Kerbal Space Program biome, Kerbal Space Center biome, I should say, it's going to tell me. There we go. EVA report. Surface sample. Keep and keep. And now we're going to recover Trunk. Nicely done, Slam Chest. You got 2.4 and 1.2 science. No parts returned yet, so let's go ahead and go to the craft. CM Kerman's very nice craft. Let's go ahead and just recover it from here. And we get 5.3 science, and basically the entire cost of the airplane back, minus a little bit of the fuel, which is pretty awesome. So we're done with that. Okay, that over with. Now it is time for Ancro to send his Minmus Visitor up and check out Minmus. So we've got one biome's worth of Minmus science to do, and we can do a goo somewhere on the way as well, which I think is just fine. This comes with the Kerbal Engineer attachment thing back here, but this one's okay apparently, even though the other one wasn't. But like I said, I don't need it, so. But let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to get Ancro in the crew here. Let's see. We're not actually running the engines yet, but I think I'm going to crank them up anyway. We do have some science to do here. Material study, mystery goo, and surface sample. None of those do we want to actually do because we can't get back in this ship. So, actually, I'll leave this up, though. And in 3, 2, 1, launch! Not as fast off the pad as I thought. Let's go ahead and bring up our surface, and yeah, that's all we need. We are already at atmospheric efficiency, though. Not a huge deal. We didn't hit it as quickly as I thought we would, that's for sure. I'm going to need to go over down on my pad here to on my nav ball to go east. Oh, that was dangerous. Luckily, they didn't destroy anything, but that was kind of scary. I thought I was going to lose the ship here. We're already well under atmospheric efficiency, so basically surface is no longer necessary. Let's check out our vessel here. We are at in our orbit. Okay, we're at 12, so let's go ahead and start our gravity turn. It's a little sluggish, but not too bad. The important thing is the thrust to weight is high, and it's nice and on the 90 degree. Okay, well, as is usual, this is going to be boring, so I am going to cut out here, and I will be back when we are, let's just assume we're going to make it to orbit. Okay, I'm about to dump these engines here. I figure you might want to see it. We're at 50. Our apoapsis is at 50,000, so this thing was very capable. We're basically horizontal now, which is awesome. And there they go. Off into the distance. And now we're just pushing our apoapsis up to the magical 80,000 meters here. And yeah, this thing looks completely capable of getting to Minmus, which is exactly what I wanted right now. So I will see you. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just stop it here. There we go. Yeah, we've still got 3,600 meters per second, which is plenty. Okay, time to show off today's mod. Today's mod is Precise Node, a mod I've wanted several times throughout this thing. Basically, from low Kerbal orbit, I was able to plan this using Precise Node by doing the 0.1 maneuver here. If I go a little bit later, it kind of wraps around this way. I'm sorry, a little bit earlier, it wraps around this way. If I go a little bit later, it wraps around this way. If I go more prograde, even by 0.1 meters or more retrograde, it does that. So we're going to try to nail this and get a nice polar orbit, because we haven't landed on the poles or anything on Minmus yet. And I figure nail the poles and just get rid of them, so that you know, because this is a one shot and done sort of ship. So I thought that would be a nice way to use up this material study on this one craft here. So our burn is in 12 minutes. It is a 39-second burn. It's 921 meters per second, and according to this, we have just enough delta V to do this, and then probably get a collision course with Minmus with this stage, so that we can dump it and crash it into Minmus. But I'm willing to toss it aside and cause it to fly out into space as well. That's perfectly fine. Although I think Yeah, our Minmus encounter is actually not going to get us that. It's going to get us this. So I'm probably gonna try to crash it into Minmus. Okay, I just realized it. You might want to see this, the result here in the actual flying part of this node. I'm going to do most of this in map mode, but we're burning our apoapsis out here as we go, and I'm keeping this as close to the precise node as I want to be because, like I said, a 1/10 of a meter per second off in any direction is enough to screw this thing up. And I'm already doing it, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to bring this down here. Any second now, we're going to be told that we got our Minmus encounter. There it is. Okay. Now, I just need to burn sort of in the way that the maneuver node's telling me to do it. And it should get it really close, I think. I'm thinking not, though. Let me actually try burning the way that it was telling me to burn before. Which is... yeah, that's actually better. Now I'm going to thrust limit my engine. Way down. Probably something I should have done before. And now I'm going to see if I can get a collision here. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. I hit C instead of X. There we go. That's about what we wanted. We can sort of fix this at our... let's go ahead and set Minmus as a target. No, I guess I can't set it as a target because it's not the focus. There we go. Now I can set Minmus as a target. Okay, yeah. If I burn north here, because now I can focus on Minmus. So if I burn, let's see, let's use this. If I burn on my normal positive, even a little bit, that gets us a Minmus collision, which is basically perfect. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do that, kick this guy off, kick this engine off with its little tiny bit of fuel left in it, and then we're going to bring it up so that we can burn to a stop, hopefully right over this pole. That's my goal. Probably a little daring. It's bold, but is it daring? I don't know. There it is. There's Minmus. But we now have our tiny little burn here. We'll just do it. Should ideally give us a collision. It does. Okay, so kill the node. Let's go a little bit farther. Just to make sure. And actually, let's now flip ourselves around. I hate to use this. I almost want to try to save this fuel for something, but there's really nothing to save it for because any burning I do from now on is going to... But anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm aiming south. So when I detach this thing, it's going to fly farther north and be even closer to the thing, and then we'll also fly south, which is going to get us closer to missing the planet. So there goes that. Look at how much that did for us. And then look at this thing. He's actually crashing. I didn't even need to do that burn. That's crazy. Okay, well, he's going to crash definitely into the planet, so we don't care about him anymore. We actually need to burn a little bit north. There we go. What's that periapsis? 3,000. I'd like it to be closer to 10, I think. 6,000. Yeah, I'm going to give it one more little tap. Okay, that's good. 12,000. That's perfect. Now, right around here, I think, I'm going to do a maneuver. Actually, maybe closer to here, even. That will hopefully... This should be the South Pole if I know my... Well, maybe not. Yeah, actually I think that will be the South Pole. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to drag the map more this way and it's not letting me, and I think it's because I'm on the South Pole. So, how much is this going to cost? 185 of my 2,000. You know what? I think that's going to be plenty. And that's definitely going to get us right on the South Pole. And we just crossed Minmus' sphere of influence. We have a crew report to do. We also have to get out and take this crew report so that we can get other crew reports later. Now, we're not going to do this material study because we want to get the one from the pole. There's Minmus. Okay, close the alarm and unpause, and it's a 1:19 burn. It's actually... Did I thrust limit this guy? I did not ever thrust limit him. So yeah, it's... I'm assuming that's right. I don't know if it's right. Oh yeah, it's closer to 10 seconds. So let's go down to 10 seconds and then hit the gas. And then I'll check and see what this... Oh, material study. I'm not going to do a material study, game. Quit asking me to. So we're bringing our orbit down so it contacts right about here, which should be the South Pole. Okay. Now at the South Pole, we're going to burn like this. A 16-second burn shouldn't be that hard, really, when it comes down to it. Get ourselves aimed right at it. Yeah, the only thing available is a material study. Let's get our gear down. Or let's keep hitting the letter F instead of the letter G, so, you know, that'll work. We still have 2 goo containers, but there's not much I can do with the second one. We'll just get it where we land, possibly. I'm going to come down here. Oh! EVA report. Let's do it. I got to set this thing to stay up. Over the poles. Well, that's where we want to be. Get back in before you crash your ship. The only thing we can do is a material study, which is kind of annoying. Okay, 16 seconds before crashing, basically, is when we have to do this. Let's get our surface velocity up here. Impact time, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So when we get to 16 seconds before, that's when we're going to hit the gas. Because, you know, it's called a suicide bird for a reason, Ancro. Hope you don't mind me trying it with you. You can tell we're close to the pole by the way Minmus is freaking out. Yeah, the pole is like right there. And, what are we at? 25 seconds? 20. Let's flip around so up is up the way we like it. Kill this maneuver node because we really don't need it. I reversed my direction, but I didn't raise my I didn't send myself flying away from Minmus, at least. Okay, we're basically falling straight down now, which is nice, but we're in orbit mode, but that actually shouldn't matter too much, because the poles don't actually rotate under you all that much. But there we go. Now it's just a straight down drop until we get down here. We're actually lower than the local mountains, which means we're going to be in the dark. The darkness. But that's not a big deal. Game still wants me to do a material space study. I'm wondering what that is. I'm wondering if that's actually the South Pole. Because the sun is that way, and it's looking like a shadow that way, which is kind of crazy. I'm actually going to risk breaking the game, and I'm going to hit F5 first, because that's fair. And I'm going to send Ancro over to check out the South Pole. We are 5 seconds from impact. I should probably have the engine running. There we go. Okay. We basically can't be any more vertical. And nicely done. I wonder, can I turn off the computer? I can. The ship did not fall over. I'm going to leave it on, though, because that scares me. Okay. Surface sample. Oh. I need to request something else of the developers. Let's go ahead and take our flying EVA report. Hop back in. No, you don't. You're breaking protocol here, buddy. Let's take the mystery goo, material study, crew report. Keep. Now let's do our EVA report, which you don't need this one. Okay, now we can take a surface sample and an EVA report. Keep those. Let's put them back in the ship. And now I am going to, not only am I going to quick save, and you're going to see me do that here, I am also going to stop recording, and I will come back when I have gotten to the anomaly, because my recording software does not like it when I am recording during a game crash, and I frequently lose the video, and I don't want to do that. So I will be back when Ancro is closer to this thing. I'm starting a new thing here. This is freaky. This has got to be the pole. I can see stars through it. I can actually see the background stars through it. Look at that. There's a star going by, and there's the galaxy. I've never actually done this before. I will lose this recording if the game crashes. Oh, that is freaky. Whoa, okay, Ancro, you are... The game is like through him this way. Like he had some sort of weird force pulling on him. If only Kerbal kind knew what this force was. And bam, right through a rock. Sorry, Ancro, I hope I didn't kill you here. But you look so you don't look very happy there, Ancro. Oh, that looks painful. Where are we now? Are we still on the poles? Oh, we're on the slopes. Let's take a surface sample and an EVA report. Keep those datums. I think, sadly, Sam, was it, who came out here, already got slopes data. Okay. Are you ready now to go back? He's like, oh yeah, that's fun. Let's do this again. Okay. Not going to fly as close to it this time. Although coming at it from the top, I don't see where it is. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, we're just going to fly by it. Pretend it's not even there. Let the camera freak out on us. Yeah, look, it's got this weird ridges there, too. Where there's like a seam. I had to take a screenshot of that. Oh, there's more tearing right there. So he's like, oh, it was when he went between the two tears. That's when the universe exploded on him. Okay, Ancro is safely back in his pod. No restoring from quick save necessary. I am going to take off and head north, which is, I'm going to assume, that way. My reason being to get away from the South Pole, first of all, and second of all, I want to get this ship in orbit around Kerbin to hopefully get some more science. So we're going to get his altitude up to about 10K. And then when we are there, or his apoapsis, actually, I should probably have orbit up, and his apoapsis is 169. So you know what? Screw that. I was looking at the wrong thing. I don't care about surface anymore. We've still got plenty of delta V. So I think what I'm going to do is once I'm out here, I'm going to burn to get this here. Once I'm here, I'm going to burn to get this here. We're going to, oops, not there. We're going to do this. We're going to do a couple orbits, grab a couple EVA reports, and then head home. Okay, well, the EVA science gathering part of the mission was basically a bust. Orbited 3 or 4 times, got absolutely nothing, and then gave up. So I've got a burn planned. It's going to get us back to Kerbin. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'll be back when I'm coming in through the atmosphere, because, like I said, you don't need to see any of this again. Okay, I said I was going to come back when we're coming in through the atmosphere, which is going to be happening very soon, because we are here, and we are falling down here. I've been playing with Flight Engineer, and it's got your impact biome now. I found a piece of tundra on the equator, and I'm curious where it is. So I'm gonna bring Ancro down on it, and he's gonna get tundra. If I go forward or back just a little bit, it goes to grasslands or shores. So he should, once he lands, be able to get some EVA reports from those places as well, which will be fun. Why not? That's what we're here for, is science. So we are gonna bring this guy down here. And, oh my god, we're going to come down right on Kerbal Space Center. That's awesome. Dun, 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 dun. I heard a rumor that there was tundra near Kerbal Space Center. There we go. Oh, my cat is meowing at me. Oh, boy. We are coming in at 800 meters per second. Look at that, Ancro. Right there. I wonder if it's this spot right here is the tundra. Yeah, because now we're supposedly coming in shores. Okay. Let's hit the chute, shall we? Nicely done. Let's actually put your gear down, shall we? Your computer's already on. Although I have a feeling we're going to fall over here. And nothing blew up. Sweet. Okay, now can we do the mystery goo from here? Yes, we can. From the shores. Nice job. And we didn't fall over on our thing, which is nice. Okay, Ancro, take a walk. Let's see. We're towards the shores right now. We're in the shores right now, right? Yeah, the biome we're in is in the shores. So in theory, the tundra should be this way. Oh, we're in tundra. Why can't he get tundra science? Take your EVA report. From Kerbin's tundra. Take a surface sample from Kerbin's tundra. I'm actually going to plant a flag here. Ancro, you get to plant a flag. I hope you're happy. Tundra. Ancro found it. And we could get the grassland science, but I'm not going to be all picky about that. Okay, let's see if we can parkour like everybody else did. Oh, you almost got it. I think you can get it from this side. There you go. Good job. Get in. Let's recover you and see what you're worth. 210 science, 259 total. That's pretty good. We also get 97.6% value back on our ship, which is awesome, and Ancro is ready to go again. This is no longer valid. Let's go ahead and unlock some tech nodes. Okay, 259 science. Can we unlock 2 of these? No, we need 280 for that. But at least we get to unlock docking ports, which is important. And next we get to unlock the claw, but we can't quite do it yet. So... Ow, I know, it's crazy. We don't want to rescue Jetto. LVN atomic motor. Oh, that's interesting. I might take that just to have it. It expires in a year. Explore Duna, Eve, Ike. Test this, orbiting Kerbin. Parachute and flight over Kerbin. I'm basically just taking stuff that has to do with being at Kerbin. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this. That was really fun. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I don't actually know what we're going to be flying next, but it's looking like a very good chance of it being Kyle's Night Owl or one of these that we've unlocked. Marindel's or Nathan's Taxpayer Bunny at Work. The Minmus rover I've been really curious about. I need to look at when these things were submitted, but it's probably going to be one of these two, because, or actually, yeah, this one. It's probably going to be the Night Owl, because I think this is the oldest ship in the list. Don't take me at that for sure, but Kyle hasn't flown yet, I don't think, so might as well pencil that one in for next episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me get to Minmus and back and fly to the runway and back and find a odd tundra biome next to Kerbal Space Center. I definitely enjoyed doing all those things. I am Fifth Horseman, and I will, as always, talk at you later.